And dismount. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, perfect 10. Oh, thank you. Tuesday, August 9th, 2016. My name is Allison Baker and you're watching On the Spot, the Sacramento Comedy Spot's weekly news show. Let's start off with some comedy school news. We have a stand-up 101 class starting tonight. If you've always dreamed of doing stand-up comedy, then this is the best place to start. This 4-week class will teach you everything you need to know to get started. This Thursday, you can sign up for a 4-week musical improv class. This class is open to everyone, and students will learn how to make up songs off the top of their heads and play musical improv games. You can register for all of our classes, including improv, stand-up, sketch, and musical improv by going to saccomedyspot.com/classes and register today. This Friday, we have 2 great shows. First, at 8 p.m., you can see Potato Bureau, an improv show inspired by a musical guest. This week's musical guest is Denver J. Saunders of Well-Dressed Mannequins and City of Trees. Potato Bureau is also a podcast. Listen to the latest episodes on iTunes and SoundCloud. Friday night at 9 p.m. is our main stage show, Comedy Matchup. The show is hosted by Brian Kroll and brings together the best of improv, stand-up, and sketch comedy into one great show. This week you can see stand-up comedian Cheryl the Soccer Mom Anderson and Chad Optees, finalists in the Sacramento stand-up competition. You can also see improv by Vidprov and a sexy competition between Chris Emery and Brian Kroll. What the heck is a sexy competition? Have you seen these guys? Sexy is not the word that comes to mind. This Saturday night, we start things off at 8 p.m. with a special performance by improv group Riot. Riot is a fast-paced, high-energy improv group that creates comedy scenes inspired by an opening that feels more like a basketball game than a comedy show. At 9 p.m., it's Anti-Cooperation League, Sacramento's longest-running comedy show. The cast of ACL interviews a special guest and then creates comedy scenes inspired by that interview. This week's special guest is the Friendship Podcast. Next week is the return of 3-2-1 Sizzle. The comedy show features the sizzling sirens performing burlesque routines that inspired comedy scenes created by improvisers. This show is always hilarious and sexy, but not Chris and Brian sexy. It's like regular sexy. Coming up to the end of the month, we have stand-up comedian Daniel Humberger recording a solo album at the Comedy Spot. You can be part of the live recording as Daniel hosts 2 shows on Friday the 26th and Saturday the 27th. On Tuesday, September 6th, we host the return of the Cambridge Footlights, England's world-famous sketch troupe, as they visit Sacramento during their international tour. If you go to saccomedyspot.com/calendar, you can see a full schedule of events and buy tickets. Be sure to follow us on social media and sign up for our mailing list to keep up with all the things Sac Comedy Spot. And while you're at it, please like and share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, well that's it for this episode. This is Allison Baker for On the Spot, and I'll see you next week.